lines on the easel. Dust floats where your eyes should be. I mix burnt sienna for your smile, but the canvas won't agree. Brush strokes from last winter linger, stiff with doubt and drying slow. I kept redrawing your left shoulder like you might still turn to go. Then the kettle sang its warning. Steam blurred what I thought I knew. You're not missing. You were never here. Just a shape I learned to hold dear. All this color, all this care, painted over empty air. Your coat still hangs by the doorway. I sketch its folds every night. Not waiting, just remembering how shadows lie in certain light. Now the palette's cracked and quiet. No more guessing what to hide. You're not missing. You were never here. Just a shape I learned to hold dear. All this color, all this care, painted over empty air. I'll leave the frame unfinished. Let the blankness speak instead. Some truths don't need a likeness to live inside your head. You're not missing. You were never here. Just a shape I learned to hold dear. All this color, all this care, painted over empty air. Painted over empty
Welcome to Art History and Art with Kenneth on the KJL Podcast Channel. In this episode, artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. explores one of the most transformative structures in American history, the Brooklyn Bridge. As the story of the bridge unfolds, Kenneth begins with a simple sketch, allowing lines and structure to emerge before building layer upon layer of oil paint. This episode brings together history, architecture, and the physical act of painting, revealing how one bridge reshaped New York City and became a lasting symbol of ambition, resilience, and connection. The artwork featured in this episode is titled The Bridge That Changed New York, an original oil painting on canvas measuring 45 by 60 inches. The Brooklyn Bridge was not simply a construction project. When it opened in 1883, it was a declaration of confidence in a growing nation and a rapidly changing city. At the time, New York and Brooklyn were separate cities. The East River was both a lifeline and a barrier, crowded with ferries that struggled to keep up with demand. The idea of bridging the river was considered dangerous and unrealistic. No suspension bridge had ever been built at this scale. The span would be longer than any bridge in the world, and the engineering required techniques that did not yet fully exist. The bridge was designed by John A. Roebling, a German immigrant and engineer whose vision combined strength with elegance. Before construction could truly begin, Roebling was injured in an accident at the site and later died from tetanus. His son, Washington Roebling, took over the project, carrying his father's vision forward. As construction progressed, workers labored in pressurized caissons beneath the river. Many suffered from what was then an unknown condition, later called caisson disease or the bends. Washington Roebling himself became severely ill and was eventually confined to his home, unable to visit the bridge in person. From his window, Washington continued to direct the project with the help of his wife, Emily Warren Roebling. She studied engineering, translated her husband's instructions, and became an essential force behind the bridge's completion. Without her dedication, the bridge may never have been finished. As Kenneth sketches the initial structure of the bridge, the lines echo that original ambition. The towers rise with authority, grounded and unmoving. In the painting, the stone is not smooth or polished. It is layered, textured, and worked repeatedly, reflecting the labor and sacrifice embedded in the bridge itself. The Brooklyn Bridge was built using limestone, granite, and steel wire. Its Gothic arches were not purely decorative. They symbolized permanence and strength, borrowing visual language from cathedrals of Europe. This blending of engineering and beauty was intentional. The bridge was meant to inspire confidence as much as function. As oil paint replaces the sketch, the surface becomes physical and weighted. The water below the bridge moves in thick strokes of blue and green. It is restless, reflecting the constant motion of the city and the passage of time. The bridge does not float above the chaos. It stands within it. When the bridge opened, many New Yorkers were afraid to cross it. To prove its stability, a parade led by circus elephants was sent across the span. After that moment, the bridge became trusted, used, and eventually loved. Over time, the Brooklyn Bridge became more than infrastructure. It became a symbol of unity. In 1898, Brooklyn and New York officially merged into one city. The bridge had already been doing that work for years, connecting neighborhoods, cultures, and lives. In this painting, the bridge is not rendered with photographic detail. Instead, it exists as memory and presence. The heavy texture suggests history layered upon itself. The broken planes and shifting colors reflect how the bridge has been seen differently by each generation. Painters, photographers, and filmmakers have returned to the Brooklyn Bridge again and again. Artists like Joseph Stella captured its energy and movement in early modernist works. For many, the bridge represents arrival, departure, struggle, and hope. As Kenneth builds the final layers of oil paint, the structure becomes less about exact form and more about weight and endurance. The bridge holds the canvas together just as it has held the city together for more than a century. The Brooklyn Bridge reminds us that progress is never simple. It requires vision, risk, and human cost. It asks us to trust ideas that have never been tested before. This painting, The Bridge That Changed New York, is not just a depiction of a landmark. It is a meditation on what it means to build something meant to outlast its creators. Something meant to carry generations forward.
Dust dances where the sunbeam leans on floorboards worn by quieter seams. I trace the rim of an empty cup, the steam long gone, the warmth used up. A letter folded, never sent, rest where your hand once left it stand. The window hums a breeze so thin it barely stirs the air within. The clock's hands pause mid-turn as if they too have ceased to yearn. The stillness knows your very chair. It holds the shape you left behind. It breathes the scent you used to wear in threads of light and fraying time. The quilt you never took, its pattern stitched from old heartache. Each knot, a word I couldn't speak, now tangled in the quiet ache. The teapot cools, the shadows grow around the things we didn't know. The stillness, yours, your favorite chair, it holds the shape you left behind. It breathes the scent you used to wear in threads of light and fraying time. I thought forgetting would feel like peace, but absence carves a deeper lease. The stillness speaks in your old tone, not loud but clear in every seam. It claims this house as its own and leaves me haunting someone's dream.
Dust still warm from afternoon's last roar. Your heel taps once, a quiet encore. No crowd remains, just shadows long and low, and one man watching where the two of you go. He bows his strings like whispered vows. He left your arm a crimson bow. The air holds breath between each step and sigh, while canvas waits beneath the fading sky. No words are needed in this ring of stone, just how your fingers tremble near his own. Kenneth paints us in the hush of flame, two souls who never spoke but knew each name. Your dress a wound, his cello full of grace. We dance the silence time cannot erase. Sunset bleeds through arches tall and warm. Your fan unfolds like dawn reborn. He plays the note you left unsung tonight, a thread of sound spun into golden light. The stadium sleeps,
but we burn away. Every glance a promise we won't break.
Kenneth paints us in the hush of flame. Two souls who never spoke
but knew each name. Your dress a wound, his cello full of grace. We dance the silence time cannot erase.
I saw you first in charcoal lines, before the red had touched your spine.
I heard your song in pigment dry, before the strings learned how to cry.
Kenneth paints us in the hush of flame. Two hearts unchained, yet bound by name.
Your bow, my storm, my step, your prayer.
Forever caught in evening's amber. Kenneth
In closing, the bridge that changed New York stands as both a historical reflection and a contemporary expression of endurance and connection. Through layered oil paint and heavy texture, artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. translates the story of the Brooklyn Bridge into a visual language shaped by time, movement, and memory. Thank you for watching Art History and Art with Kenneth on the KJL Podcast Channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes exploring art, history, and the creative process.
Thank you for joining me today on the KJL Podcast Channel. Your time, support, and creativity mean the world to me. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps keep this artistic journey alive and thriving. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a brushstroke, story, or inspiring moment. Your encouragement fuels the art, the podcast, and everything we create together. Stay inspired, stay curious, and remember, every masterpiece begins with a single brushstroke. Until next time, this is Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. signing off from the KJL Podcast Channel. See you soon.